Wrestling fans, get ready for a weekend of the unpredictable as the Berzerker, John Nord, returns to MWF Studios in Melrose the weekend of Saturday, January the 22nd. Wrestling Insider Throwback Thursday tapings, live episodes, watch-alongs, cyber autograph signings, and more. Boston Wrestling Patreon fans can meet the Berzerker for free. For more information and mail order info, head on over to thebostonwrestling.com super site now. Don't miss the Berzerker, January 22nd. Wrestling fans, on Royal Rumble Saturday, January the 29th, things are getting a little dirty. That's right. Joining us live in studio for the very first time will be our longtime friend, the legendary Zeb Coulter, a.k.a. Dirty Dutch Mantel. Dutch will be with us all weekend for Wrestling Insider tapings, Patreon watch-alongs, live episodes, and cyber autograph signings. Plus, Dutch will be watching the Royal Rumble with us. For more information and autograph photos, head on over to bostonwrestling.com. Wrestling fans, we warned you this day would come. Unfortunately, we're running out of original episodes of Wrestling Insider's Party with Marty each and every Thursday night at 10 p.m., but we're starting up that Indiegogo. You can help the cause. You can help Marty's show continue each and every week. Nobody does it like Marty. We had an incredible time with him at our 20th anniversary bash, November 13th at Memorial Hall here in Melrose. We want to have the good times keep on rolling, but we can't do it without you. Look for the Indiegogo link in the comment section below or across our website and social media platforms. We have some great perks, great rewards where you can even meet Marty himself. There's nothing like it. Since July of 2020, every week we've brought you the show. We need your help to keep on going. We tell you, without wrestling fans, there is no professional wrestling, and there's no better time to help the cause now. Let's keep Marty rocking each and every Thursday night. Wrestling fans looking for the perfect holiday gift? Discount VIP packages and tickets to Boston Wrestling Soul Survivor 10 Back to the 80s, Saturday night, April the 16th at Memorial Hall in Melrose, Massachusetts are on sale now. Join WWE Hall of Famer Jake the Snake Roberts, three-time WWE Tag Team Champions Axe and Smash Demolition, The Wild Berzerker, and more 1980s legends to be announced. Take part in a VIP exclusive Q&A session. Meet the wrestling icons up close and personal in an autograph and photo fan fest. Then get ready as the superstars and legends of yesterday, today, and tomorrow take part in a night of white-hot in-ring action. Discount VIP packages and tickets are on sale now for a limited time at bostonwrestling.com. Join us for a professional wrestling reunion decades in the making, April the 16th.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans around the corner, around the world, welcome to this Inside the MWF podcast-style program, if you will. I'm your humble host, Dan Mirade, not at MWF Studios in downtown Melrose, Massachusetts, but here in sunny, gorgeous Orlando, Florida, the 407, my home away from home. It's been nice to visit with some WWE friends, as well as get things moving in regards to both our Wrestling Insiders talk show series and Boston Wrestling MWF live events. One of my goals in 2022 is to communicate more with you in peace as opposed to the regular hustle and bustle at the television studio, whether that be on the road like this or who knows? It'll be interesting to see how it works out, but this will likely turn into a Patreon exclusive, which means we need you to head on over to patreon.com/Boston Wrestling, where you get that early, full-screen ad-free access to Wrestling Insiders, access to over 300 episodes, access to our acclaimed studio shoot interview DVD library is seen by millions online and millions more on The Howard Stern Show, Patreon watch-alongs, exclusives, and more. It's important to me that we give back as much as possible to the fans as humanly possible. Let me tell you, most of the time, this certainly is a labor of love, and we could use some love with you fine folks helping keep wrestling legends working. Again, patreon.com/Boston Wrestling. There has been some inner turmoil over just how valuable our studio shoot interview talk show series are when it comes to producing our live events. I say they're tremendously important. in reaching so many fans, whether they be old fans, new fans, about our product. Every episode, every week, we have a chance to bring in more people into the Boston wrestling sports community. Dare I say, the Boston wrestling sports family. I'm sure most of you are familiar with the fact that this Saturday, January 22nd through Monday, January the 24th, the Berzerker, John Nord, will be with us live in studio. I absolutely love the Berzerker's new Wrestling Insiders Throwback Thursday series. His no-holds-barred approach is exactly what we need to keep Thursday being must-see TV now that Marty Jannetty's Party with Marty Season 1 has come to an end. On January the 22nd, we'll be watching Royal Rumble 1992 live with cyber autograph signings and taking some questions from you guys if you want to super chat. For more information, visit bostonwrestling.com. The following weekend, Royal Rumble Saturday, January the 29th through Monday, January the 31st. We'll be joined by our longtime friend, Dirty Dutch Mantel, a.k.a. Zeb Coulter, for Wrestling Insider tapings, live episodes, watch-alongs, and cyber autograph signings, just like with the Berzerker. Dutch has been with us several WrestleMania weekends on the road, but this will be his in-studio debut. Hope you'll be able to join us for another great weekend. On top of that, I've been interacting with another 80s WWF superstar that I think is going to make a very interesting guest. Whether that turns into a long-time series or otherwise, I do not know. I would expect it to debut in March if we're able to put the pieces of the puzzle together, so to speak. When it comes to three of our missing superstars, happy to report a little news on all three. I thought Justin Credible was a fantastic guest on Wrestling Insiders Extreme. Look at ECW. Then he kind of ran into some car issues back-to-back weekends when we had him booked, and then sort of fell off the radar. Anytime you pay in advance to a talent, it really burns you when you run into this situation. At the same time, I like Justin an awful lot. He's a really good guy with some great stories to share with you. I expect him back in the studio shortly. Also had a chance to speak with Marty Jannetty, and what I would kind of describe maybe as lukewarm. He's eager and he's open to be back here in the studio, and some live appearances that I had in mind that I've been working on. At the same time, we need assurances from him that he's going to show up in the same tremendous state of mind he was in at our 20th anniversary event back on November the 13th, when you could argue that Marty was the star of the show. As you guys know, I care about Marty Jannetty, the human being, a great deal, but we cannot afford to flush money down the toilet, as we have several times in the past when he's been in a bad place. We just can't. That's not a knock on Marty, it's reality. Our Indiegogo campaign to bring you Season 2 of Marty's Wrestling Insiders Party with Marty is ongoing now. You can find a link in the description box below. We're at about 26% of the goal as I'm recording this, but we need your help to bring you more of the man that's been rocking since he came out of the womb. We simply can't do it without your financial support. We simply can't do it without your financial support. If you guys want Marty, you got to open up the wallet. On the humorous side of things, I recently woke up to a text from WWE Hall of Famer Mr. USA Tony Atlas that he accidentally sent to me in a group text that included the individual that many claimed was the guy that caused all of the trouble last year with Tony's theft and other issues we've discussed. He mentioned something about a guy helping them with Facebook coming over on Saturday, and I couldn't resist. I responded, "Great, can't wait to meet him." And I didn't get a response, believe it or not. As I've said before, and I'll say it again, if you guys wanted Tony and Tony wanted to come back, I'd do it. I just feel the vibe would be very different. Also, now less than 3 months away from our Soul Survivor 10, back to the 80s live wrestling event and Legends Fan Fest, Saturday, April the 16th at Memorial Hall in Melrose, Massachusetts. Already announced for the big one includes Jake the Snake Roberts, Axe and Smash, Demolition in the Wild Berzerker. We're expecting to announce a fifth featured guest on Royal Rumble Saturday. While our initial pre-sale discount is over, you can still save over the price the week of the event and lock in the best seats in the house at what could be our final event at Memorial Hall. Wouldn't that be a shame, considering the knives in the back, the gut, everywhere in between we received from that venue? Along with filling in the slots of 8 1980s legends comes the work and excitement of putting together the live in-ring wrestling, which is my true passion. We're always on the look for hungry young athletes ready to raise the bar near and far. Look at Cole Carter, who came away with a monster victory over former Ring of Honor and Impact Wrestling World Champion Diehard Eddie Edwards at our 20th anniversary event in November. He's already been signed away by WWE. I'd like to continue our quote-unquote In It to Win It challenge to debut more great new young athletes. I truly expect this event to be exceptional. If you're in the Northeast or beyond, would love to have you be a part of it. Again, VIP packages and tickets are on sale now at the BostonWrestling.com super site. Fans have been asking about our plans WrestleMania week in Dallas. It had been my hope that we would have both Wrestle House like last year in Tampa and be able to participate in the WrestleCon Fan Fest. It's hard to be in 2 or 3 places at the same time, as I've noted before. Last year's Wrestle House went great, other than the fact that Glantz stole the studio lights, and he's been MIA ever since, I believe, living in Florida. For our Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Toy Drive Wrestle House that we had planned for early December, well, Lou Data ran away like a coward with no character and integrity after he gave his word that he was eagerly participating, which led to us lighting thousands of dollars on fire for our toy drive. I would say Wrestle House is probably 50-50 at best in Dallas, as much as I'd like to do it. It could mean more in-studio shoots, but, well, I should say it should lead to in-studio shoots, but less of them. Is that the best way to word it? I don't know. I'm a tired guy. Maybe the sun hasn't been too hot other than a couple of days, but it's still a heck of a lot warmer than it's been in Boston when it's been in single degrees. We continue our efforts to bring you content 7 days per week, folks, with our Sunday Night Live watch-alongs on Sunday nights. Looking back at great pay-per-views, me, Charlie Wilson, various members of the gang popping in, original talk shows shoots Monday through Friday nights, and our weekend review each and every Saturday night. We're getting back into the daily history videos and want to bring you even more than that. We've got some great new people involved in our production vehicles with Phil DeCesare and Kevin Manicus Hart. Good vibes when you have good people around you. Now, I pass the baton to you, great fans. What do you guys realistically want more of in regards to talk shows? What do you guys realistically want more of when it comes to live events? Our ears are open. We are smart enough to realize that you are the true bosses, not myself, not John Cena Sr., not President Reese or others. We want to give you the best presentations of history and action as possible. So shoot us an email, bw@bostonwrestling.com, and let us know. I hope to be back very soon with a video like this, probably following our Berzerker and Dutch Mantel visits with exclusive thoughts over on the Patreon. Again, that's patreon.com/Boston Wrestling, where you can help keep wrestling legends working. Until then, you fine folks, you and yours, be well. Good night from Orlando. Thank you for joining us. Please give the video a big thumbs up, leave us a comment, and subscribe to the channel to enjoy more great content. Don't forget, you can help keep wrestling legends working. Check out our eBay store and join the Boston Wrestling family at patreon.com/Boston Wrestling so we can produce more in-depth shoot interviews.